What if I'm tone deaf? First things first, you probably aren't truly tone deaf. Generally, when people describe themselves, or others, as tone deaf, what they mean is they can't hear pitch as well, or simply they can't sing in tune. Often, this is assumed to be an inherent trait of a person, going hand in hand with whether or not they are musical. However, it's only a very tiny proportion of the population, about 4%, who actually have a clinical condition called amusia, preventing them from appreciating differences in pitch. You can take an online test to see if you might have this clinical condition. In the vast majority of cases, struggling to hear pitch or stay in tune actually boils down to lack of training. Most often, a bad childhood experience of music education, like being told they can't sing, leads the person to not engage with music learning, not practice, and to simply assume they aren't musical forevermore. What a tragedy, and such an unnecessary one. How to cure tone deafness. The truth is that, accepting the clinical cases mentioned before, anybody can improve their appreciation of pitch. For example, the relative pitch app begins from the simplest exercise: are these two notes the same or different? And we have yet to encounter somebody who cannot, with a bit of concentration and practice, succeed at this challenge. In fact, here are a few excerpts from app reviews. I'm not a musician, but I am finding that I'm not tone deaf as I thought. Great learning tool. Finally, I have my tone deaf wife telling the difference between unison and tone. This is an awesome program. I tried a cheaper app and it just moved too quickly. My ear is fairly tone deaf, so I need something with training wheels on it. Excellent. Don't go through life tone deaf, people. Listen and sing. Singing out of tune is often the prominent sign people take to indicate that someone is tone deaf. But by developing some pitch appreciation, using relative pitch ear training, and doing some singing practice to connect the improved inner ear with vocal cord control, there is no reason these people cannot escape the unnecessary and unhelpful label of being tone deaf. Don't accept that you are not musical. If you are someone who has been told that you are tone deaf, or somebody has had the narrow-minded cheek to suggest you can't sing, take heart. They are most probably wrong. You only need to spend a bit of time developing your ear and your voice, and there's no reason you can't become just as musical as you want to be.